Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Redline Derby Racing. I'm your host, Brian, and tonight's the night we get the results from the first Pro Series tournament. It's the Build Your Best tournament, which means entries could do just about anything they wanted to. And if you tuned in earlier this week, you saw all the entries during the live preview show. We looked at all the cars coming in from all over the country, and they were pretty awesome. They were pretty good. Some really awesome things looking. Pretty speedy things, too. I betcha. So what I'm doing tonight is the first time for me live streaming results and talking about them while it's happening. Usually we all just kind of videotape our racing. We make a nice edit together, throw it up on YouTube, and that's that. Throw a little background music behind it, and we're happy. I was going to do something a little different this time, just to see, one, if it worked, if I could do it. Two, if people would like it and be open to it again. Or three, if it's going to be a complete failure and we never do it again. Either way, this is kind of a pilot in that way, so I need your feedback. And by feedback, I mean hop in the live chat. If you're tuned in right now, if you're watching, join the chat. This is a live show, and you can be part of it. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to be going down and kind of trying to run this thing as I did last time, 500 things at once, just me. But we're going to be watching all the replays, looking up the bracket, all the points, the standings, all the cars, and I'm going to do my best to keep up and talk about them. And see what happens here. So I don't know exactly how long it's going to take. Preview show took an hour. Case opening, frankly, took an hour. This will probably take about that too. So everyone that's tuned in live right now, I want to thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's a Sunday night. I know it's late. And I know there's a lot of things on tonight. My wife is watching the Oscars. Walking Dead was tonight. So I appreciate you tuning in live. And if you're not here, hey, that's okay. Replays are coming up after the live show, and they'll be up on redlinederby.com or on our YouTube channel. Just look for Redline Derby, and there you'll be. So, I think we're going to try and get started here because I want to get to the chase, get to the race. Again, this is the 2016 Pro Series kickoff, Build Your Best. There were 12 entries, 12 pro entries coming into Ohio where Redline Derby is located. And we looked at those at the live preview show. So for this tournament, for the Pro Series tournament, it was a random seating, okay? We didn't take into account anyone's pedigree, shall we say, their past history or anything like that. I just kind of typed them in the bracket maker, and out it came. So let's take a look at that bracket. And here it is. Now, this is a double elimination tournament. So there's a main bracket, an upper bracket, and the, quote, losers bracket. So every time someone loses in the top bracket, they get kicked down to the losers bracket at a chance to get back up to the winners bracket. The champion, whoever wins the losers bracket, will face the winner of the top bracket and kind of have a little last chance, last ditch effort to come back. So that's how this works. And the tournament was won best 2 out of 3 for each matchup. So each matchup is two guys facing each other, two guys' cars. So they start with the lane assignments, they race, they switch lanes, and then they race again. First guy to win 2 out of 3 advances. It's as simple as that. Now this Pro Series overall, the Pro Series lasts all year through December, and you acquire points. The winners acquire points for the Pro Series going forward. Those points do not necessarily mean anything during this specific event. It's just for the accumulated points that you'll get through the entire season. So whoever ends up winning this Build Your Best tournament, the car at the end wins. It's as simple as that. Now, the winner of this tournament gets 2 prizes, kind of. First prize is a $10 Amazon gift card coming from Redline Derby Racing, courtesy Redline Derby Racing. Second is a victory sticker. Now, victory stickers are something new for 2016. It is simply, as the name might suggest, a sticker that is sent to everybody that wins a tournament or an event during 2016. Yeah, it's not a trophy that you can put on your mantle, I know, but it's a little something that you can slap on your desk or make a poster or something, and just kind of as a notch on your belt, they might say, for all the wins that you get at Redline Derby Racing. So you'll get victory stickers. The person that wins the Pro Series tonight will get a victory sticker, as well as any tournament happening at all, whether it's one that I'm hosting or someone else is hosting or anything else. I believe like say the Cops and Robbers tournament or the Winged and Vans tournament that's going on, or anything that ended in this month, those people will all get victory stickers for winning. So something a little new, just a little something extra, and something kind of cool that I hope y'all like. So this is the bracket. There were 12 entries, so there's 4 buys. That's kind of a lot, but hey, it's the way it shakes out. So kicking things off will be CC Ryder and Clifford Shaw. Then we'll hit up Voxer, Chevy C10, Chris Rabb, Finkel, McJiggles, Track Surgeon, and K&O Racing. And laying in waiting is Econo Carl and his Gold Brick, Air-Cooled, JDC with his Cadillac V16, and 2.7, the Ohio boy, with his own custom mod. And that's the bracket. I'll be updating the bracket as we go, kind of between rounds or whatever. I have some notes, but I'm kind of just playing this by ear, so bear with me if you do. Shout out to Carl in the chat, joining up the Econo car, I gotta say. His unobtainium, his gold, shiny gold unobtainium mod, kind of, I don't want to say stole the show, the previous show, but it's the one that everyone saw and went, oh, it's Carl. Because his unobtainium is, quote, as it was put during the preview show, legendary. So everyone was kind of shaking in their pants. So we'll have to see if Carl can maintain that level of fear. JDC joining the conversation too. Jim Carlson out in Washington. He's got the V16 Caddy. Arch nemesis of Carl? I don't know. It's a friendly rivalry. It's not exactly the Lex Luthor and Superman, but more like maybe Batman Superman. I don't know. We'll see. Can they retain? Can they keep up with the new crop of racers that have been going here? We'll see. McJiggles also joining the conversation. Everybody's coming in. Welcome, gents. I hope you like what you see and like what you hear. So without further ado, let's see if we can get onto this thing and hope my stuff works. Oh, disclaimer too. This is probably going to be a PG-13 broadcast. I am a cusser, but I'm trying to keep myself dialed down a little bit. But if the excitement gets to me, hey, blame me not. Not for kids, all right? Let's see where we go. Here we go. Next race. That's this race. First race. CC Ryder and his derby car, as I call it, Pinewood Derby styling thing, versus Clifford Shaw and his well-loved, beat-up, tiny little sand drifter. So let's see if this goes. Oh, one more thing before I kick off and before I start showing video. If anybody experiences any problems or sees anything weird going on, please shout it out in the chat room. I'm trying to keep a monitor on the chat, but I'll try and do what I can. Some of it is, out of my control, but I'm going to do my best. So here we go. So here we go. First race in the far lane, CC Ryder. In the near lane, Clifford Shaw. There's the drop. Ryder's got the edge on the drop. It's coming across the straights. That's a full car length ahead of Clifford Shaw right there, and through the 3D bot maker finish line. It's a sensor finish line, so I trust its accuracy, shall we say. And that is that. So I'm going to take a moment to reset, switch lanes, and we'll see what happens. See if I can do this like I want to. All right, so here's the second race. We switch lanes. CC Ryder in the near lane, Clifford Shaw in the far lane. They're pretty equal on the drop coming down this first one, I gotta say. Clifford's keeping up much better this time. But look. Oh, Ryder pulls away again. Another full car length. And that's that. So our winner of the first race, CC Ryder, which means Clifford Shaw gets bumped down to the losers bracket and will wait there for his competition. Let me go to my notes to see who's up next. We got, I guess I could just go to the bracket. We got Voxer and Chevy C10 Chris Rabb waiting. Please excuse the silence while I think. Boom. There we go. Voxer and his tuned, super engineered turbulence. Chris with his 55 Chevy Gasser. FTEs on those things. Now, Voxer's turbulence was like super engineered here. He had some special wheels put on, some special hubs put on the end, and if you saw the preview show, he had some like axle caps, I don't know what else to call them, little pins on the end of your axle to keep your wheels on. He had made something special, seemingly something custom that did that. However, they did protrude from the side of the car. Like if you look at and I don't have a picture, I should have taken a picture of it. I can show you one later. So if you look at the car just straight on, they kind of poke out from the hubcaps. And unfortunately, those little protrusions, those little axle caps rubbed on my starting gate. It's the 3D Bot starter gate. It's essentially the same width as an orange track, but it's not as angled. The walls are not as angled. They're more straight up. So Voxer's car got held up somewhat and rubbed on those things. So what you're going to see is probably not representative of what Voxer's car would do in a more open kind of thing. So hopefully he will keep his car around and he will enter it in another thing, because I want to see this thing run, and I'm not sure we got to see it. So let's just see what happens here, and you'll see. So Voxer's in the front and the far, and you'll see how he got kind of hung up on that start line, and Chris just kind of runs away with it. So it was one of those things where I didn't notice it until I was actually racing, because I didn't really test anything per se. And once I noticed it, I thought about what it would do to fix it, but I noticed that basically all four wheels were kind of protruding, so I would have had to do some heavy-duty modding, which I don't do. I'm not going to do that to anybody's car that sends it in if it has any problems. So that's just, I guess, racing, folks, right? So what am I doing now? Oh yeah, flipping things around. Show you the second one here. Oh, fart. Hang on. Got a lot going on here. Boom. Nope. I lied again. Let's see if that worked. Here we go. So here it is again. He got a little better, Voxer got a slightly better release on that second run, but that starting wasn't doing him any favors. Although his car manages to keep up. Like, I was really, really impressed with that. Given the disadvantage at the beginning, you can tell that that's a straight up fast car right there. So, for what it's worth, apologies to John Sofa and his Voxer Turbulence car. Nonetheless, winner out of that round, Chris Rabb and his 55 Chevy Gasser. So we'll look and see what's coming up next. So we had Voxer and Rabb, or Rob. I need to find out how they pronounce that. But nonetheless, we're going to head into the third race, and that's going to be Finkel and Mick Jiggles. So yeah, if you remember, Finkel's was the big pink beast, Pepto Dismal. Haha, just love that name. And Mick Jiggles sent in his Dioria 2, which is a old racer, one he's raced before. Finkel is new. Finkel's also a let's call it a very closest thing you'll get to a true rookie here at Redline Derby Racing. He's relatively new. And new to the whole modding racing, so props for joining the Pro Series out of the gate. No fear right there. But if you remember, the His Pepto was a little light. McJiggles wasn't exactly full steam either, I don't think. So this could be a very interesting matchup. Let's see what happens here. Finkel in the far lane, McJiggles in the near. We got the drop. Jiggles gets an edge on the drop by a smidge. And there he goes. There goes that little yellow bastard right there. Oof. Pepto-Dismal. Little trouble keeping up. But, hey. That's how it works. We'll flip things around. See how it goes the other way around. There they go. Again, McJiggles has the drop. Finkel kind of trailing behind, but you know what? Not a bad placing for the rookie, gotta say. Looks like he did a little worse that second time around in the near lane there, but, hey, live and learn. I think Finkel could actually take that car, that Pepto-Dismal, take it apart, add some more weight to that sucker, and I think you got something right there. All right, so let's see what's happening next. Last race of round 1 here. We're going to see Track Surgeon, another rookie, versus K&O Racing out of Oregon. K&O is no rookie to Redline Derby Racing, but he's not your usual mod entry. He's more of a stock guy for that's for sure. So we'll see how it rolls here. Oh, clicked the wrong thing. All right, here we go. Track Surgeon in the far, K&O in the near. Track Surgeon's Rescue Ranger, definitely a good pick to start things off. Look at that, even coming out of the thing. There they go. There they go. Surgeon pulling ahead by a smidgen. Boom. Track Surgeon with a win. Pro Series rookie. Impressive, gotta say. Very good placing there, Track Surgeon. And K&O, that's nothing shameful there, my friend. That's for sure. Let's see what happens the next time. Surgeon in the near, K&O in the far with his Chevy. Boom, even again coming down that hill. Oh, little bump, little shimmy there. That truck all over the... Oh, staying ahead. Oh, Track Surgeon pulling out the win. K&O heads to the losers bracket. Congratulations, Track Surgeon, on that one. Not bad at all. Not bad. Let's go to that bracket, sure things up here, and see what happens. So, out of that first one. Oh, there we go. CC Rider wins that one. Chevy beats Voxer. McJiggles outs Finkel. And Track Surgeon, the rookie, out in K&O Racing. As you'll see, round 2, Carl's going to face CC Rider, air-cooled, who's been waiting as well, but is way too fast, takes on the Chevy. JDC and his Cadillac takes on McJiggles. Nice friendly rivalry there. 2-7 takes on Track Surgeon. And down here, Clifford Shaw, Voxer, Finkel, and K&O wait losers bracket to see who they fight at a chance to get back up to that main bracket. So we'll keep going in the main bracket here, and into race 5. Carl versus CC Rider. Let's see if I can click the right thing here. Boom. There we go. Connor Carlin is gold unobtainium. Like if Daddy Warbucks diecast raced, that's what he'd drive. CC Rider's monster Johnny Lightning Hot Wheels behemoth. All right, let's kick it. See how it rolls. Carl in the far, CC Ryder in the near. Like night and day looking there. Boom, there they go. Ryder's ahead. Ryder's ahead. Oh, uh-oh, here comes the gold. There comes the gold. It's a half car? Half car. Carl makes it. Carl makes it. There's that legendary unobtainium doing what it does. That was pretty damn even coming in from the front. And he just straight up caught up. So let's shuffle the lanes around here. See what happens now. Here we go. Carl's close. CC Ryder in the back. This could go either way. That was pretty even. I'm not going to give that a dead win. That was no blowout before. Even down the hill. Oh, some shimmying on the Ryder. I don't think that helped him. Nope. There goes Daddy Warbucks. Boom. Boom. Through the victory. Lane 1. Carl, Econo Carl, and his gold unobtainium takes it right out from under CC Ryder and his beast. That, my friends, was a good race right there. That shucking and jiving in lane 2 by CC Ryder that last time certainly didn't help. Let's see who's next. Air Cooled. Let's find him here. Air Cooled and Chevy C10. Oops. Race 6. These numbers really don't mean anything. They're more for me. Don't worry about it. There we go. Look at that air cool. Oof. That's kind of a, I don't want to say a stock way to fast, but there's no body chassis mix in here. That's just a straight up tuned out way too fast. Chris Rabb's Chevy, number 5. Here we go. Air-cooled. Oh, I got that backwards. Air-cooled's in the near. Chris is in the far. Here we go. It's even. That is even. Even Steven. Look at that. Look at that. That's, oh. I think that fast is ahead. Fast is ahead. Oof. Smidge. I'm not sure exactly what a smidge is, but you just saw it. Let's put it that way. That, my friends, is as close as it's going to get. Let's see if I did this right for the second race. Second heat, if you want to call it that. I hate that word, heat. Just don't know what it means. Nonetheless, let's see what happens here. 6-2, here we go. Air-cooled in the far. Chris in the near. Boof. Released, and there they go again. Tied. That's even. That is even. Chris actually has maybe a smidgen on that. Oh, there's the roll. Air-cooled's going ahead in that one. Yup. Boom. Way too fast. That way too fast outs it. Chevy C10 heading to the losers bracket. I'll have to see we'll see who he faces here in a bit. Nice job, air-cooled. So up next we got JDC and McJiggles. Oops. JDC's entry is that caddy. FT Eat Out caddy. McJiggles' little Dioria. It's so sweet. Look how cute that looks next to that thing. Wonder if those stickers will help. Jim, we'll have to see. All right, here we go. Hopefully I got these right. Yep, far lane's Jim, near lane's McJiggles. Here we go. Off the drop. That's pretty even right there, too. Way to go, Cooper. Oh, little shimmy on the Jim. Here, oh, he's just speeding out, though. Half a car, although with that caddy, that's more like a car and a half. Jim takes that first heat. No shame in that, my friends, right there. Switch lanes here. Flip things. Jim's in the near. Cooper's in the far. The drop. Even again. They got Caddy picking up just a little bit of steam right there. Ooh. The Dioria's keeping up. Another half car, full car. Caddy with the win. Caddy with the win. Way to go, Jim. So that little cute Dioria heads down to the loser's bracket, and Jim keeps on going. So we've pretty much just shifted straight around. No one's really carried through, I don't think, at this point from round one. Let's take a look at that bracket. Let's see who's next. 2-7 and Track Surgeon. Get that lined up. Oh, shoot. Do that right? Let's see. Boom. Rescue Ranger versus 2-7's. What did you tell me it was? Drag Comp Dragster. As he put it, a Craigslist save. Found some parts, put it back together, and gave it one of the patented 2-7 graphic dip designs, I guess you want to call it. Here we go. Track Surgeon in the far, 2-7 in the near, the drop. Ooh, good drop. That Rescue Ranger's keeping up. I have no idea who I would pick here. What's Vegas say? I have no idea. Oh, Track Surgeon, a little shimmy. That didn't help. I think that did him in. 2-7 takes that first heat. Must have hit an oil slick. That Rescue Ranger will flip things around. Here we go. Flip flop. Ohio in the far. Track Surgeon in the near. Track Surgeon's got the drop on that one. Oh, little bouncing again. Little bouncing. Oh, yeah. Much better this time. That truck keeping up, but Track Surgeon, or 2-7, taking the win there. That, yeah, that little Rescue Ranger, a little drunk. That's all right. It's the weekend. Actually, no, that's never cool. I take that back. Never do that. 2-7 in his dragster, comp dragster, super drag, super comp, whatever. Taking the win. We'll go to the bracket because that ends up round 2. Let's do some scores here. So let's see. Carl takes the first one. Air-cooled takes out Chevy C10. JDC outs McJiggles. And 2-7 beats the rookie Track Surgeon. There's our first bounce for the loser bracket. So I'm going to go through the winner's bracket, and then we'll do the loser bracket races and the matchup at the end. So coming up now in round 3, Econo Carl and Air-Cool. The Unobtainium versus the Way Too Fast. JDC's Caddy versus 2-7's Dragster. Not bad. That Dragster looked really good coming out of that last fight. So let's see how this goes. Let me get my things lined up here. Oops, I guess we're on round 3. Carl. Air-cooled. All right. Here we go. Gold Twinkie versus Way Too Fast. Let's see how this rolls. See if I got this right. So hopefully the right video plays. We'll go here. There we go. Yep. Carl in the far, Air-cooled in the near. This could be good, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Carl's got the edge a smidge. Nope. Air-cooled. No, I don't know. Air-cooled's got a pass in the camera. Air-cooled's got a tire, an engine. Oh. There it is. Air-cooled by a quarter car? I don't know. That was close. That was ridiculously close. But more so, that's a chink in the Econo car armor right there. unobtainium. I don't know how unobtainium that is. That just got obtained by air-cooled and is way too fast. Not too bad. We'll switch lanes here. Flip it up. Here we go. Carl in the near. Air-cooled in the far. The drop. Oh, Carl's got that. Carl's got that drop big time right there. Few bumps. Oh, look at that. Neck and neck and neck and neck and neck. Oh! Oh, air-cooled took that. Air-cooled took that. That's it. Carl's gone. Ooh, in the crowd. Ooh. Way too fast. Takes the win. Carl. Good old Econo Carl heads to the loser's bracket. The legend has been killed. Air-cooled. All hail the legend killer. That's a good showing, my friends, right there. That's how it's done. All right, round 3. Second one, we're going to have Jim's Caddy versus 2-7's Dragster. Carl swears he'll be back. Checking out the chat right now. Do a quick monitor. Hello to Track Surgeon. Didn't see you before. Kano checking in. Let the trash talking commence. Get my things lined up here. 2-7. If Carl had kind of thought he would retired, and then just, was kind of hoping to come in, roll in, say, no, boys, this is how it's done, and see that golden Twinkie fly through the uprights there. He might be back sooner than we think. Up next, Jim's Caddy versus 2-7's Dragster. This ought to be interesting. Two very long cars going at it right here. Fine-tuned machines, no doubt. See how it rolls. Jim in the far, 2-7 in the near. The drop. That's a good drop. Jim maybe a smidgen. Eyelash ahead. They're rolling. They're rolling. That's an even Steven. Oh, 2-7. The Dragster's pulling. It's pulling. Half a car? Half a car. Half a car. And Jim has to wonder what just happened right there. That was close, ladies and gentlemen. We'll flip things around. Second heat. (2-7) took that one. All right, here we go. Second heat. Jim in the near and the caddy, white caddy with the sticker. That sticker's going to help, I think. Look at that drop. Ooh, he got that drop. Don't know what happened there. Just gravity was on his side right there. Boom. Never looking back. Actually, that was still close, ladies and gentlemen. But Jim takes the second one, so that's one each. So we got to go 3. This is it. This is the first race, the first heat that's going to go all 3. I'd rearrange these guys again. Hang on. Nail biter right here, heading round 3. My goodness. All right, so 2-7 takes the first one in round 3, race 2, I guess. Jim taking the second one. So we got to have this is all best 2 out of 3. And so far, this is the first one that's gone all 3. So whoever wins this one takes it. Here we go. 10.3, as you can see there. Jim in the white caddy. Far. 2-7 in the near. The drop. That's even again. That's even. Oh, little shimmying on both sides. That 2-7 car just rolling straight as an arrow, man. And there it is. Boom. Oh, that was almost half car again. Look at that. And that's it. Jim's done. Jim's done. That caddy can take a seat. Woo. Yeah, look at that dragster. Standing tall amongst the rubble. So let me get this straight. What we just saw was Econo Carl and JDC 442 both get knocked down to the loser's bracket. Oh. See, I guess you do get a little rust little rust when you go away for a while and decide to come back. For you show up like for the alumni game or something, you're going to squeak a little bit. Let's head over to the bracket, see what happens here. So, this is two. I don't think I'm out of line in saying these are two upsets right here, ladies and gentlemen. Air Cool sends Carl down below. And 2-7. Making Jim think twice. So in the semifinals, it will be Air Cooled and 2-7. The Way Too Fast versus the Dragster. Down the losers bracket, Carl and Jim wait. And one of them has a chance to possibly go on to be the losers king. Best of the losers? That never sounds as good as it really should. One of them might have the chance to come back up to the top and fight whoever wins Air Cooled and 2-7. They'll be waiting as we go into the losers bracket. I shouldn't move it that fast. Sorry, guys. There we go. Let me set things up here. We'll head into the semifinals, round 4. Race 11. A lot of races here. So that's going to be Air Cooled and 2-7. All right. Let's see if this works. Boom. Air Cooled 2-7. Look at those both long dragster cars right there. All right, let's see what happens. 11.1. Air Cooled in the far, 2-7 in the near. They look alike. There's no distinguishing these two. The drop. Air Cooled got an edge. He's up by a wheel, a tire, an axle. 2-7 running straight, keeping up. Second motor. Two-motor win. Two-motor win for the far lane for Air Cooled. Nope. Wrong one. Sorry about that. Let's flip the lanes. Heat 2. See what happens here. This could be another gone threers. We flipped them. 2-7s in the far. Air Cooled in the near. The Way Too Fast up closest to you. The drop. Air Cooled's got the lead on that one. He had the drop. 2-7s catching up. Passing the middle. Oh, nope. Air Cooled pulls it. Air Cooled taking that one home. So, there we go. That was that. That's semifinals. So let's go to the bracket. Air Cooled takes it over 2-7. So as it sits right now, Air Cooled is the best. He's waiting. Now he has to wait for the best of the losers. Who gets the rematch is the real question here. Who gets to take a swing? Let's go check out the chat. Jim talking about his caddy. Yeah, I remember, if I remember correctly from the preview show, that white caddy had raced before, went into the World Series or race we had last year and went on an open track. And I think that caddy got the hell beat out of it on that open track. It's definitely not an open track kind of car. It's a drag. It's a drag car. So gonna have to take that one back to the garage, Jim. So let's see here. Air Cooled is in the finals then. So we're going to go down to the losers bracket. Line it up here. So I'm going to race a little out of order for these. So I'm not going to go down like I did at the top. So first up is going to be Finkel versus Chevy C10. So let me set that up here. Might be a minute here, but I gotta get my act together. Those hanging out in the chat, talk amongst yourselves. Let me give you a topic. It's a peanut, neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. All right, let's see if this works. What did I say? Finkel and Chevy C10. see if this works. Up next. Yep, Pepto-Bismol. Dismal. See? Great name. Versus that Chevy Gasser. All right. If I did my thing right, we should see. Here we go. Yep. Ha! It worked. Finkel in the far. Chris in the near. The drop. Finkel's got that drop. Oh, but there's the weight. There's the weight. And I mean, not delay, as in like weight. That's the Chevy C10's gasser was packed to the max, 65 grams, and I guarantee you that's what did it. That's what did it. Once again, it's kind of back to the, as is kind of the old saying, weight is speed. And no doubt that was the case here. We'll flip it up. Pepto in the near, gasser in the far. That gasser's got the drop this time. And there we go. See ya. Peace. It's too bad. I love that Pepto car. I'm telling you, that take that back home, rework that thing. We'll see that again. We'll see Pepto 2. So the gasser moves on. Oh, no. Hang on. There we go. So next up is going to be Kano Racing versus CC Rider. All right. Let's see if I got this right. Here we go. Kano's Chevy. CC Rider's Derby monster, Derby beast. I gotta say, if there's anything about Kano's car that I love, it's the little tube on the front of that, the little extra bumper. I don't know why. It's some little detail that I have no reason why I like it. I just do. So the next mod car that I'm going to do, you can bet your ass is certainly going to have one of those things. So, Kano, I'm telling you right now, I'm ripping that off. Here we go. Chevy in the far, CC Rider in the near, the drop. That's pretty even. CC's got an edge. He's pulling out in that one. Go. Oh, lane 1 takes it. CC Rider. That was just the first one, though. Let's flip these around. Let's see what happens. See if he can keep that up and move on. All right, we're flipped. Gasser in the front, or Chevy in the front. Derby in the rear. Drop. CC Rider coming ahead again. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the pass. That Chevy just passed that. Boom. Full car. Here we go. Another one. Another one. It's going to go all three. Action here. Drama in the losers bracket. CC Rider took the first one. K&O the second. We'll flip them back to their original ones, which first setup seemed to favor CC. I don't know if he just got a good drop, good lane, or what. But we're going to see how that rolls now. Here we go. CC on the drop again. K&O in the far. Oh, he's rolling. He's catching up. He's catching up. Oh. Ahead? I don't know. It looks a little. Yes. K&O takes it. K&O takes it. Lane 2. Best 2 out of 3. That Chevy, that heavy Chevy with the cute little bumper. Knocking out CC Rider and his Johnny Lightning Frankenstein car. That was good. All right. Drama. Love the drama. All right, next up. We're racing Clifford Shaw versus Track Surgeon. Boom. There we go. That sad little drifter. Okay. Now, I gotta say, I just love this little car because it looks like it's been beat to shit, and I love that. You know, you can dress up your cars all you want, and believe me, I can appreciate the beautiful stuff, but there's just something about a car that looks like it shouldn't win, and then it does. Of course, Clifford Shaw's car didn't win the first time, so maybe I'm just in the air of that, but I just love that it looks like it's been packed with crap and then dropped on, kicked on, and slid across the floor. And there's Track Surgeon's Bare Metal Rescue Ranger with some sweet FTEs on that thing. Let's see how they go. Track Surgeon in the near, Clifford in the far at the drop. That little thing's got the edge. He's a whole wheel ahead. Oh, there's Surgeon pulling away. Peace. That poor little drifter. Track Surgeon making good. Not only did he win his first round of the in the upper bracket, looks like he's going to be he's on a mission right now. Let's switch lanes here. Here we go. Rescue Ranger in the far. Pipsqueak in the front. Oh, had him on the drop on that one. A little shucking, a little jiving. Little bumps for the little guy there, too. And another car pull away. Track Surgeon with the win on that one. Congratulations, Track Surgeon. Starting to stomp his way through the loser's bracket here. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Although that, we all know that Rescue Ranger is a good model to start with. Very good selection in terms of picking. If you're thinking about entering the Derby Dash coming up next month, that is a no mod tournament, won't hurt to pick that Rescue Ranger. All right, next up we're going after McJiggles versus Voxer here, which, as I mentioned before, Voxer's car had a little trouble with the starting gate. His customizations kind of did him in some ways. Although you can blame the starting line too, because I'm sure if that was a wide enough, we might see a little different outcome. There we go. That turbulence, because we all know that turbulence is a fast car to start with too. So any mods should have done well. Here we'll go, and you'll see that Voxer just gets held up on that starting gate. That's kind of all you wrote there. That Dioria too, pulling ahead. Although it kind of looks like Voxer's catching up. Add another 5 feet. Might have had that. All right, we'll flip him around. Give it a go. There you go. That Diora just takes it. Although Voxer did pretty good, better coming out of that one. Still the rub, but you can see that distance limit on. He almost catches up with him. He's bumpered that last one. Like I said, Voxer needs to enter that car again into another race. We'll see if there's a, I believe it's the last one. I'll have to look. I don't have it in front of me. But I believe the last or next to last race of the Pro Series is a fantasy themed car, fantasy themed tournament. So there won't be any real world models or anything, and that turbulence would certainly qualify for that. I don't know what track that's on, though. Obviously, if it's my track, either modify those wheels so they're a little skinnier, or maybe build something else for that one. But we'll see. I still want to see that one go, though. All right, so that's round one of the lower brackets. Let's do some updating here. So let's see. Track Surgeon takes out Clifford Shaw. Clifford Shaw goes home. Back to Connecticut with you. Jiggles outstood a crippled Voxer. Chevy C10 takes out the rookie Finkel. Finkel's going to need that Pepto-Bismol tonight. And K&O, I'm not going to call this an upset, but a pleasant racing there, taking out CC Rider. So here we go, round 2. Losers bracket, Track Surgeon, Rescue Ranger versus the Diorio that we just saw, and then Chevy C10 takes on K&O Racing. The battle of the Chevys for that one. Let me get this set up and we'll be underway. Surgeon jiggles. Jiggles. There we go. And Diorio races again. No rest for him. See how this rolls. Nope. Wrong one. Let's try that. Yeah. Nope. Hang on. Oh, I went out of order. Okay. First goof of the night. I forgot that my bracket that I raced it in is different than what you're seeing. So, first up is going to be Chevy C10 and K&O. Go back to the bracket. So we're going to do this one down here, and then we'll go back and do Track Surgeon and McJiggles. My apologies. Cut me some slack, huh? All right, so do that. Yes, Battle of the Chevys. Chris's and K&O. I think I like the classic 57 better than the Gasser. Just gotta say, I know Gassers are popular, but I don't know. It's preference, right? Here we go. All right, Gasser in the far, K&O in the near with his little bumper, the bumper baby, the baby bumper. There they go, down. Gasser leading, pulling ahead. K&O keeping up. Oh, catching. Nope. Chevy C10 takes that first one. That was a battle right there. No shame in that. Let's flip things up. All right. Flip lanes. The drop. Gasser in the near. Even Steven coming down that hill. C10 with a little edge there, and he's pulls. There it goes. C10 with the win. K&O going back home after that one, but no shame, my friend. For a guy that I know as a stock racer, not a mod racer, that is not a bad outcome. Not in the slightest. All right, so we'll head back to the bracket. I get my stuff straight here. Now we're going to go see Track Surgeon and McJiggles duke it out. See how that rolls. Surgeon. McJiggles. All right. There we go. Track Surgeon in the far, Dior in the near, the drop. Surgeon, smidge? I don't know. That's even coming out. Into the hill. Transition. Rescue Rangers ahead. Look at that. Constant. No change there. And Truck takes the win. Truck takes the win. McJiggles down 0-1. Fighting for the losers bracket here. Flip things around. That could go 3 rounds. That I don't know. That was not a given right there. Good job, Surgeon, on that Rescue Ranger. It's proven its worth, proven its effort. Here we go. We're flipped. Rescue Ranger up close. The drop. That Diorio's got a smidge bumper ahead. The Diorio had a bumper. Rescue a little bumping on the Rescue Ranger, but that's enough. See ya. Surgeon takes another win. Marching through that losers bracket. That bare metal. Maybe it's because he stripped all the paint. Way to go. All right, let's check the bracket. Do some business. Just saw Track Surgeon take it. And Chevy C10 sending K&O back home to Oregon. Or Oregon, whichever you prefer. So that leaves Jim versus Chevy C10, and Econo Carl takes on the rookie track surgeon, the veteran versus the rookie. But we're gonna do JDC versus Chevy C10 first. So get that lined up here. There we go. That FTE caddy versus the gasser. That's right. There we go. Chevy in the near, caddy in the far. The drop. That's pretty even. That's a good looking into the transition, and the Chevy coming out slight edge, little bumping, little shaking. Uh-oh, that caddy's slowing down. Yep. Done. Chris's Chevy taking that one. I think Jim's caddy's just a little tired, honestly. We'll switch lanes. All right. Flip the drop. That was a quick one. Gasser might has a little edge on that one. Out of the hill. It's keeping up. Keeping up. I don't think he's got it. I don't think Jim can pull ahead. Nope. Nope. Gasser takes it. JDC heading home. Heading home. Wow. Wow. The veterans not exactly, it's interesting. So, up next we're going to have Track Surgeon versus Carl. Econo Carl and his unobtainium. Will another legend fall? Oh, there we go. Yep. Surgeon versus Carl. Let's see if I got the right video here. Yep, here we go. That Twinkie, that golden Twinkie, that's even. Look at that. Out of the transition, here we go. Oh. Close. Oh, gold pulling ahead. Yep. Connor Carl takes that first one. That was not an easy win there for the unobtainium, let me tell you that. We'll see how this goes. How do you change that one? Flip the lanes here. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. The drop. Oh, Surgeon looks like he had a little bump coming out of the gate. Keeping up. Little bump. He's edging it. Nope. Yep. Nope. Oh, Carl. That's like a front fender, I think. Easy there. Golden Twinkie, unobtainium, takes the win. So, one legend down. One legend continues. Let's update the big board. All right. Carl sends the rookie. Good job, Track Surgeon, gotta say. If that doesn't motivate you to keep on rolling, nothing will. The quasi upset here. Chevy C10 taking out Jim's caddy. Like I said, I think that caddy's just tired. It's seen a lot. Time to retire that thing. All right, coming up, round 4. Fight for the best of the worst. Econo Carl versus Chevy C10. There we go. All right, let's hit it. Oh, those lanes are backwards. Even. Carl from behind, yes? Yes? Yes! Econo Carl takes it. By a smidge. Comeback win. Gotta say. Let's do things up again here. Switch lanes. That was not a gimme. That was a fight. Mess those up again. Anyway, here we go. The drop. Chris coming out ahead. Not again. He's ahead. He's going to keep it. Nope. Keeping it. Carl at the... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. We're watching that again. We're watching that again. I don't know how Carl does that. Let's watch this. Gasser's got the edge here into the transition. He's ahead. He's ahead. Halfway point. A nose. And then last foot. Boom. Squeaks it by. Carl. Econo Carl. Taking it. So, let's see. Let's go back to the big board. Chevy C10 heading back to Jersey while Carl moves on to fight 2-7, who lost to Air Cooled in the final semifinal. So whoever wins this one will get back up to the main bracket and fight Air Cooled, who's been waiting, fixing his car, tuning things up. So 2-7. Econo Carl. Let's see if this is right here. Boom. 2-7's dragster. Carl's unobtainium with the blue wheels. Body is hot and the wheels are cool. Let's see what happens here. The drop. Carl's got an edge. Carl pulled out on that one. By the transition, Carl was ahead a half. Comes that dragster. Dragster catching up. Nope. It's pretty constant. Carl, oh, pull away. Econo Carl unobtainium taking that first one. We'll flip here. 2-7's dragster in the near, Carl in the far. Drop. That's even coming out of that one. Transition. I think 2-7's got a... Nope. Yep. I thought he was ahead there for a second. That is even. That is even. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Wow. Carl took that one, too. That had to be like a hair. Quite literally, there could have been a hair on the front of Carl's that maybe got that. I don't know. So, king of the losers, Carl. All right, let's go to the big board. Econo Carl, 2-7 heading back to Ohio. All right, let's just do a little recap here. Here's the upper bracket. Econo Carl, JDC, the true veterans, got a bye. They were waiting. First round winners, I believe, all got knocked out. Yep. First round winners, they all got bumped by the second round. Econo Carl beat out CC Rider Air Cooled, taking out the Chevy. Caddy taking out the Dioria. The dragster taking out that Rescue Ranger. Two veterans, super veterans. I've just upgraded you. Move on to round 3. They're on a collision course, so it would seem, but Air Cooled takes out Carl in round 3, and 2-7 doing damage to JDC's caddy. That left Air Cooled and 2-7 in the semifinals. Air Cooled takes it to the end. And we head down to the losers bracket. Another good fight. I think the star of the lower bracket is certainly Track Surgeon. JDC had a kind of a bye, got knocked out by Chevy C10. Carl Chevy. Carl wins 2-7. Now we're back up, so this is it. This is for all the marbles. Air-cooled versus Econo Carl. If air-cooled wins, that's it. We're done. If Carl wins, one more race. So you have to lose twice. All right, set up. So we got air-cooled and Carl. Here we go. Way Too Fast versus Unobtainium. There they go. The drop. Carl's got a smidge on that coming into the transition. But that Way Too Fast is catching up. It's ahead. It's ahead. Is it ahead? It's ahead? I don't know. Looks like it's pulling away a little bit right there. And, oh, air-cooled. The Way Too Fast takes the first one. That was a fight. Another fight. Again, this is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget, this is not for... All right, we'll flip him. This could be it. If air-cooled wins, he's going home the winner. The drop, even again. Air-cooled maybe a hair ahead. I don't know. Coming into that. That Way Too Fast is eking it out. Eking it out. Will Carl come from behind again? We'll see. No. No. Air-cooled takes it. Winner. Done. Ladies and gentlemen, your first Pro Series champ. Air-cooled. And his pimped out FTE Way Too Fast. That was close, ladies and gentlemen. That's called racing right there. Good job, air-cooled. Way to go. Let's update the bracket. Bam, air-cooled. Later, Carl. Shady Acres. Here we go. Whoa. Kind of weird. All right, hang on a second. What just happened? Here we go. Doot, doot, doot. Air-cooled wins. I guess I'll end the tournament, as it were. There it is right there. Supreme Champion, air-cooled. Worthy adversary, Khan. Maybe next time, 2-7. Good display on that one. So here's what I'm going to do. So now the... air-cooled gets the win. So he wins the $10 Amazon gift card. And the first, I believe, what will be one of the first Redline Derby victory stickers will be coming his way with his car that gets returned to them. And so for every win, we got 10 points. So let me find my notes for my points. Every win in the upper bracket gets 10 points. The winner of the whole shebang gets 20 bonus points. There are no points in the loser's bracket. It's just the way it rolls. So let me update these numbers here. 10. 10. 10 for McJiggles. 10 for the track surgeon. Air-cooled the straight-up winner here. So he gets 10 points for each win, 4 points or 4 wins along the way to victory, plus the 20 bonus points for winning. I think this will be right. I have to check my math on this. I'll do that right now. standings. Here we go. Air-cooled coming away with 60, 2-7. The only other one to win twice. Bonus. So he gets 20. Everybody else takes home 10. Boxer, Kano, Finkel, and Clifford failed to bring home any points because they got bumped out in the first round and failed to get out of the first round of the losers bracket. 2-7. He beat Track Surgeon in round 2 and then Jim in round 3 to make it to the semifinals, where he lost to our champ Air-cooled. And that is that. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Woof. That's some racing right there. Get my more notes up. Got some stuff to say now. So again, congrats to Air-cooled. So we'll try and start. I'll start to wrap things up here. That was some good racing, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for entering that, all you guys. If it had been more than 12, we would have been here till 2 a.m. So I'm glad it wasn't too many. I guess this whole live thing doesn't scale too well, does it? Nonetheless, the first Pro Series in the bag. Air-cooled the winner with his way too fast. The next Pro Series race is oh shoot, that's even wrong right there. Next Pro Series race is in April. That's a GT. I'm calling it the GT Classic. It's GT-style cars, your Porsches, your Lamborghinis, your BMWs, your Ferraris, your Vipers, all those kind of things. And that race just got posted tonight at redlinederby.com, so you can check out all the rules and restrictions and the list of cars that qualify, because it is kind of a manufacturer's narrowed thing. So you can go check that out, check out all the stats, and start prepping for that. Start scouting your stash for cars, or scouting the pegs. GT is not something we see a lot of. We see a lot of muscles and a lot of hot rods running around here, but not a lot of GT class kind of cars. So that'll be in April, and that will be on a different track. That will not be here on the Redline Derby garage track. That'll be on Chopper's track. Remember Chopper, out in Oregon, out in Portland. He has an outdoor track. That's right, outdoors. So keep that in mind. There's a picture of his track, although he does strike it and put it back up, so it probably varies a little bit between each time, but it's an outdoor track. I believe it's like a 20-footer or something close to that. Check out the picture, because you'll want to see this track and adjust your cars accordingly. But before that Pro Series in April, we got the Hot Wheels Derby Dash coming up next month. That is a no-mod stock tournament. A very easy way to get started with mail-in racing here at Redline Derby Racing. All you got to do is pick up to 2 cars and send them in. No modding, really. You can squirt some lube on there, some graphite, but that's about it. Other than that, you just got to kind of go with the it looks fast mentality and hope it does the best. That's hosted here at the Redline Derby home track. So the track you just saw, that self track, is where it will be racing. The prize for that is it's the entry pot. So it's not necessarily a pink slip race, but the prize will be cars, essentially. People that enter their cars will have the choice to have their cars shipped back or go into the prize pot. So if there's 20 people that enter, the winner's going to get 20 cars, one way or the other. So that's coming up. And then in June, in the summer, we got Bare Muscle 3 and the next Pro Series, Truckorama, which is trucks, vans, and wagons, will be coming up. That's always a good one. That's one of my favorites for sure. So there you have it. The Pro Series is officially kicked off and on its way. I want to thank everybody that tuned in live. Let me go look over here and check the chat. Kano Racing, Jim Hickey, Jim Carlson, Track Surgeon, Chicano Carlin's Golden Twinkie. Who else tuned in here? The Hot Wheels Racing League. Way to go. Mick Jiggles. Jim Sofa Finkel. They're all watching their cars, hoping for the best. Hoping their cars in cheetah blood, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's that. I'm going to be wrapping up. Thanks again. You can go to redlinederby.com for more trash talk follow-ups. I'll be posting some pictures. I'll be posting this video. There'll be a replay of this live broadcast for sure. So if you came late, or if you're left early, you can go check it out. No big deal. Hit us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just look for Redline Derby, and you'll find us. So there we go. Not much more to say behind that. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations again to Air Cooled. We'll see you back here in April, maybe, for the next Pro Series race, and certainly for the Derby Dash. Have a good night.